Hi, this is Rick with Restore Computer Solutions, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to add an image to your website and change the text sizes so they're more visually appealing. What you want to go ahead and do, if you followed the first tutorial, you should be right where we are right here. If you have not followed the tutorial, I would suggest watching it. That way you can get up to speed on exactly what it is that we're doing here. Now, in the first tutorial, we basically set up our title and our main web page content. So in this tutorial, what we're going to go ahead and do is add an image and change the font size. So let's change the font size of what's being displayed on the web page. So what we're going to do is open up a tag. It's going to be called H1. This is a standard HTML practice, and H1 through H6 are your font sizes, H1 being the largest and H6 being the smallest. So we're going to close this tag as well. Let's go to our website and see how it's looking. As you can see now, let's click Save. As you can see, our text is much larger than it was earlier, and it's more visually appealing. So let's go ahead and add an image below this. That way you have something to display on your website, make it more visually appealing. I like to create all my images inside of a div tag. Now, this is how div tags divide certain sections of your web page. So let's say we wanted to divide this sentence into its own div. So it would be div ID, which is the standard, and then we punch in equals, open, close parentheses, close tag. Oops. Close tag. Okay, so as you can see, div ID is the standard, equals, and whatever you want to name your div. So let's say San Fran. Okay, what we will do is close this div. As you can see right here, the div has been closed. So we're wrapping our text in a div. So wrap the text, backslash, div, and we're complete. Now, I want to add an image to this because you're not going to notice this is wrapped around a div until you see an image. So if we went ahead and added an image, images are added just like this. Open tag, img, space src equals, parentheses, close tag. Now these close tags have to have a backslash in front of them. So let's pick a file. I'm going to go ahead and type in or click in my file since I had it ready for the tutorial. Close the tag. As you can see, we have our tag image source equals our image file. You always want to make sure if you have a JPEG file, you type in JPEG. If it's PNG, you type in PNG. Otherwise, the computer is not going to recognize what type of file it is. So before you decide on a file, make sure you check what type of extension it has. So we save this. Let's go ahead and click our web page, and boom, we're in there. We have a gigantic picture of a bridge in San Francisco. So let's go ahead and change this, the size of this picture. Okay, so let's click on the image. Right after the last parentheses, type in width equals parentheses 500px. Now we type in height equals 500px. Let's see what happens to our web page. There you go. Now it's much more readable. Now, let's say we didn't have the div tag here. As you can see, there's a space between the text and the image. Let's go ahead and delete this and click Save. What happens? Nothing. Okay? So what you want to do is, if you want to create more text or a break between the images, you type in BR. White spaces or blank spaces don't exist in HTML. So one section is repeated by the next section directly. So if we type in here BR and we close this 3 different times, watch the space between the text and the video. It opens it up. So if, just say we had 6 of these. And we wanted to type in text between. We can do so. Now, this is the end of this tutorial. If you want to further your knowledge in HTML, go ahead and follow us on tutorial number 3. And we'll go ahead and add background color and change the font color as well as centering everything to a web page. This is Rick with Restore Computer Solutions. If you have any web design needs, give us a call. We can help you out. We're a full-time service. We also do IT and at-home computer repair. The number is 949-705-7906, and our website is restorecomputersolutions.com. Talk to you soon. Thank you.